What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on a recent interview I seen with Angle Reese and Shaquille O'Neal, right? So Shaquille O'Neal was on Angle Reese's podcast, and I thought that the interview was very interesting. He gave her some good advice. And he also, he also he made some comments that people took exception to. But first, let me speak about the advice that he gave her, because Angel Reese posted a video on social media where she seemed to be bragging about like the amount of money that she was making. And she stated that her WNBA check don't even cover her rent. And so people took exception to that, like I said, because they thought that she was bragging about her endorsements and her financial deals and stuff that she had going on. So Shaq basically told her that what she needs to more so focus on basketball and stop flaunting her financial situation, and take into consideration that a lot of people are not as fortunate as she is to be, in that type of situation where they have these endorsements that she have. She's playing a sport for a living, doing what she liked, the thing that she loved to do most, and she's playing basketball. And because of the endorsements, she's able to do a lot of, she has freedom to do some other things. And so he said that she really needs to appreciate that the situation that she's in, which I thought was good advice from Shaquille O'Neal to Angel Reese. In my personal opinion, I wish that she would just focus more on basketball, but she has an opportunity now to make money off of her endorsements, and so that's what she's going to do. So you can't really hate on her for that. Another thing that interesting statement that Shaq made, he said that when they spoke about lowering the rim because they want to draw more people to the basketball game, to WNBA basketball game, right? And so they spoke about, Shaq suggested that they lower the rim, and she was like, no, I'm against that. And he said, just imagine if you lower the rims, and you had on that little short outfit that you wore to the show, Wilding Out. Just imagine how many T-shirts and how much merchandise you would sell, right? And a lot of people got on Shaq for that comment when he brought up the outfit that Angel Reese wore on there. She was like, no, I'm not going to imagine that. But I kind of thought that, it was kind of cap on Angel Reese behalf when she said she wasn't going to imagine it, because if she felt some kind of way about that outfit, then she wouldn't have wore it in the first place, right? And so now with Shaq, people think because he's so much older than Angel Reese, and maybe Angel Reese see him as a father figure and a mentor, that that was kind of like a creepy moment, and that he shouldn't have said that, right? But I mean, maybe he shouldn't have said it like that. I think that, maybe he should have spoke to her more so like in a mentor type of way, or a father, and just telling her that, when you wear those kind of outfits, those tight fitting and revealing clothes, that people are going to see you a certain way. So if you want to be seen in a professional manner, then you need to dress and carry yourself in a professional manner. So I think that's the way Shaq should have put it to her. But I don't really have an issue with what Shaq said it, or what he said, or how he said it, because he's an adult and she's an adult. Either way, he was telling the truth, that you have to be very aware of how you present yourself, and you can't present yourself as being a sex symbol on one hand, and then on the other hand, you can't complain when people objectify you. That's something that that's a position that she put herself in with with the way she dressed. And so, you can't help but go on to her social media page, and you see whatever she posts, like a lot of times she posting herself in these very revealing outfits. She calls herself the Bayou Barbie, I think, and she promote her sexuality. And so if that's working for her, and that's how she's able to get her endorsements and stuff like that, then I think that she have to own up to that and accept it for what it is. But don't complain about when people objectify you, because that's the way you are presenting yourself. But overall, I thought the interview was good. I thought people coming down on Shaq, calling Shaq a dirty old man, and calling Shaq creepy. I thought that was, and I just didn't have I just didn't really have a bad opinion about what Shaq said to her. I thought that he was just keeping it real, just being honest with her and telling her how she could change things or conduct herself, or just was giving her a different perspective on how to look at things. But I think Angel Reese pretty much seems like she got a good head on her shoulder. She's making a lot of financial decisions, and the thing about the financial decisions that she's making, the truth is, people who don't have her opportunities, or people who are not in her shoes, are going to tell her she should do this and she should do that. Basically, in my opinion, I think she should just go ahead and do whatever she's comfortable with. If she's comfortable with presenting herself as being this sex symbol and Bayou Barbie and stuff like that, then just own up to it. That's all I have to say about it. Yeah, and that's my take on it. Let me know what you think. Do you think that it's unfair for Angel Reese to present herself, and show, to go around in all these outfits and these revealing outfits, and then show herself, all over the place, and then complain on the other hand about being objectified? Do you think that's unfair? Or do you think that people shouldn't objectify her no matter what she wears? Let me know. With that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I will check you all out in the next video. Peace.